Greetings, my Squirrel minions! Lord Squirrel and Chief Minion Lovely Kitty
Hello.
are here yet again for more Squirrel time. We're gonna go ahead and pick up right where we left off in Legram. We have to turn in our boots, go do a thing, and then go back up and have some noms. Should be fun. Depending on how much time we've got left, we might get into day two. We probably won't. This is actually probably going to take a little longer than I really thought it might. Because usually my time estimates are like way off anyway. So here's the Graham Station, and we have to drop by the Racer Guild. Because we're not done yet. Wait a minute. No, we're not. We got to go to Watto's. Because he's not going to want to hear about it. He's not going to want to hear from us until we're done with everything. At least for tonight. Shed a little light on things. Wow, Emma, that sense of humor.
Oh, that was a bad one.
Oh yeah, maintenance key and all the broken orbit lights. Great. Crystal flood. That's a nice one. It probably does. Oh, or I think that would be stretching. I don't think Tobal would put
No.
everybody at risk like that. That would be stupid. Yeah, you're definitely overthinking things, Rean. Don't be stupid. Tobal
If so,
doesn't have
if
a bone like that in his
someone
freaking
if
body.
someone did if someone did it was someone else.
Yeah, it's not going to have been Tobal. See, everybody wonders why Rean is pays so much attention to Emma. You can now see. There you go.
I don't think it's Rean paying so much attention to Emma.
Actually, we actually had an event a while ago, uh, in which uh, he or right before midterms, in which Emma helped decided to help him study, and he couldn't focus for shit because
Ah,
development.
yeah, yeah.
Not only that, he said he was thinking it. He was in fact thinking it at the time. Emma didn't notice, or did she?
No, I don't think she noticed.
Yep, we got the monster on the highway.
I don't hear them this time.
That's because they're not talking.
Hmm?
They're not talking.
Hmm.
They're not actually currently talking. And it's muted because they're doing text on the screen.
Hmm.
This is the World of Guild set, so it's all yours. Actually, yeah, you are handing over fat stacks of mirror. Just not directly. This is what you see, Sepith Mass is what you get when you knock the shit out of a monster. Pretty much literally. Okay, now we've turned that bad boy in, we're going to go back over to Watto's and get rid of some of the crap. And the hidden mission for here is actually tomorrow, if I remember correctly. And if I don't, well, we're not gonna make A0 anyway. Let's see, exchange. Oh, that's Sepith Mass, almost 14k worth. Yeah, we got 16k. We're good. We're actually going to cut a profit on this trip. It's scary. All right. Now, our last stop is kind of up the hill a little bit here. And we should have everything else we're going to need for tomorrow regardless. All but the one thing. And that's because I couldn't actually get any anywhere. I wouldn't be able to get it anywhere else.
Where is Celine?
Hiding somewhere. She's running around town someplace. There's a meeting room. Woot. And this is a waiting room, also known as a locker room.
Sneaky kitty.
Yes, she is. See?
Why does she travel with them to hide?
She doesn't, usually. This time she made an exception. After somebody told her not to. I like the way Emma's tie hangs down there. You can actually tell she's got something going on over there. Ah, yes, I bet you have, Klaus. Yep. Yeah, probably not. Sure. Perfect. Oh, 8 leaves, court fencing, even a seasoned spearman. Okay. You see a pretty good idea what we can do. Yes, you can. Yeah, maybe. Yep, and they're all for this. Yeah, we're down because it's just gonna we're just gonna lead right on into Milliam being upset. Laura and Milliam can't fight this time.
Why?
They'll explain. I don't have to. We don't have to scan these 4 losers because, well, we're not actually going to get to fight them. I mean, oh, poor Millie. No fair. Why can't I join in? Yes, she's a student of the school, and therefore it wouldn't do any good. Lame. Even the beginners are at least halfway skilled. You and your stick. Come on. Bring on the sticks. We're relying on team tactics. Not the team tactics, team tactics. Oh, no. Actually, they had to get to the other end of the sentence. It works. Decided. We win. Not by a lot, but apparently. Yeah, of course you do. Everybody does. I don't care if you're the Radiant Blade Masters. Still got a long way to go. Well, it's probably a few places, yeah. Boo, says Milliam. Oh, she wants in too. And nope, Klaus had no idea. Yeah, Lemmy wants to Lemmy's down. Let's go. Let's do this thing, guys. Come on. Shut up, Eustace. Boring. Okay, tell me this kid is not 13.
Of course she is.
She's 13 years old. What do you want us to? What do you want her to do? Just a hair. Well, if that's the case, let me serve as your opponent instead. Yep, Master Klaus is going to come get us.
Oh,
Oh yes. Even for the silver puppet. Okay. No, not so much.
no.
Well, if Klaus is going, I'm in. If Klaus is in now, now I'm in. I owe him a few licks. Yeah, there you go. I owe him a couple now. I mean, he's the requester after all. Emma is correct. That escalated quickly. Yeah, and that would be Millie, because Millie's like that. Okay, Collins gets to pick one more, and I suppose, sure, why not?
Oh God.
Okay, now he's making it part of the request. We have no choices. We're going to take Emma because Emma's good at this. Although this is actually a place where I'd probably rather have Elliot than Emma, and there's a reason
Yeah.
for that. Elliot's got the that craft that keeps everybody healed up, and adds some extra defense. Emma doesn't have that one, but Emma can do some things that Elliot just can't. Elliot is more of a debuffer, and Emma does actually have some attack crafts of her own. Even more than that last fight. You're still holding back, Rean. Outstanding. All right, Mill, you hang with Laura for right now, and let's get you. No, actually, you know what? Let's just go on. Let's just go on the attack. And yes, Klaus is going to be kind of hard to kill because he's not really trying to do status effects on him is going to be difficult at best. He's good for a lot of Sepith, and he's not really big on. It's going to be hard to unbalance him. Okay, he's also worth a shitload of XP, and actually, it's probably not my best bet. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's see. What do we got for some crafts here? Actually, we're really short on craft points, so I'm guessing nothing. Okay. Or you're not supposed to miss. There, that did it. That did a fair amount of damage. Ooh, and a critical attack, and a critical hit on top of it. Okay, show me a one. Show me one, you old dog. All right. When's Klaus up next? Not for a while, actually. Status down random. And it is, well, it is actually an attack, so. Luminous Ray. Let's do something really nifty. There we go. We'll do that. Mm. Or that ought to help. How are we doing for craft points here? Let's 50% 50% seal. That might actually be good. Uh-oh. Oh, that looked like that actually did hurt. I heard somebody go squeak, and I'm not sure who it was. And Rean got out of range for that. Damn it. Crap, that wasn't what I wanted. Just as he'd hoped, huh?
Ooh.
Well, it was 4-on-1. I mean, really, at some point,
Yeah.
you're going to get overwhelmed, even 4-on-1. That you managed to hold up that well says a lot about you, actually. Nope. Of course, Millie's awesome. Because Millie's always awesome.
Yeah,
At least in her own
sure.
mind. And we didn't even really get hurt. Yeah, they seriously defeated Master Klaus. You have no chance until you four pinheads can do the same. If you four pinheads can take Klaus down, then we're super. No, you probably shouldn't have. You've got a large mix of weapons here. There's very little way. He loved it. He loved getting his ass kicked. That was great. And he managed to underestimate Lammy, which is even better.
Yeah.
Now remember what she says here. It's going to come into play later. Uh-huh. This is going to be even more important in just a few minutes. Yes, Fritz.
What Rean was holding up?
You're going to find out. Well, actually, you already know.
Oh, that thing?
And that thing.
Hmm.
His reasons for taking up the way of the sword was to try and push that down. Oh, sooner than she thinks. Okay. And her goal is, I think, her father. I think she's actually trying to be as good as her father was, or is. Yep, we're done. Oh, Quillen. Yes. But now Radiant Dance just became Radiant Waltz. Waltz. It's going to be bigger and do
Ooh.
more damage. We've already worked our way through here, so we're all done. At least for this. That is the end of day one's tasks. When we finally get around to doing day two, I'm gonna have to do a couple of. I'm gonna have to make sure I've got that all of my ducks in a row. Actually, no. I'm just gonna have to turn the music off for the squirrels because there are no ducks, and when there are no ducks, it can't be a row. So I have to turn the rave music off for a little bit and get the squirrels to work. These little bastards have been having way too much fun for way too long. Well, we've already talked to him once. Alright, off to the Bracer Guild, and we can now get there from here. And actually, you know what we haven't done? We haven't stopped by the inn at all. And we should probably do that. Because if I remember correctly, there's a recipe in here somewhere. Ah, yes. I'm pretty sure I know who that is. So now we have
Hmm.
17,500 mirror. That's plenty. Savory herb tea and reverse pasta soup. Okay. That was the thing we actually needed to stop off here for. Because there's been somebody else following us around lately. But it would probably take you some effort to remember which one. Okay, so we are now done for that day. We got here about 10:30 and
She
now...
took her sweet time eating and then left.
Yep, she's off doing a thing.
Who is this?
Hmm? We'll run into her tomorrow. Actually, we'll actually get a chance to have a little competition with her. There we go. That sorted it. Got a little bit of a connection problem there.
Today was so much fun!
Let's turn that down just a bit.
Seems my timing could hardly have been better.
This is probably true. A nice big deep set voice there. Up to there, that'll work.
Huh?
Ooh, who's this dashing fellow?
Father?
Oh, that must be Viscount Arseed.
Oh.
When did you get back?
Yeah, about 20 minutes ago. While you were in fighting with Klaus.
When only Klaus came to greet us, I assumed I wouldn't be seeing you while I was in Legram.
Well, he knew you were coming.
Fortunately, I was able to take some time away from my engagements to see you and your class. And while I was in town, I also had some business to attend to with the guild, which is what brings me here.
Oh, somebody's got glomped. And he's being
It does
petted.
my heart good to see you again, Laura.
And she's like, no.
Yeah, not in front of Rean.
Don't Dad, not in front of everybody, Dad.
Yeah, not in front of the boy. Come on. Ah!
It seems you've grown since I last saw you.
Father, please don't treat me like a child.
Yeah, Rean's right there.
But it's good to be back.
It's good to have you back.
He doesn't
Yes, he
look
is.
like a middle-aged man.
That's actually a thing that, well, you'll get to see Lieutenant General Craig here soon enough.
Ah, these must be your friends.
Yes, they are.
She blushed.
Yes, she's blushing over there. She is very blushing.
Right. These are my classmates from Class 7 and my partners in this field study.
Then let me welcome you to Legram. I'm Viscount Arcade, the ruling lord here. My daughter has told me all about you in her letters. So it's a pleasure to finally be able to put faces to the names.
Nighttime over Legram. This is night 1. We're going to be doing the nighttime thing twice in Legram. Because it's going to just get more hilarious from here.
Wow.
Ooh, food everywhere. Mind the table.
Mind your manners, Minion.
It's not a matter of her manners, it's just mind the freaking table. Oh! Past seconds all the way into thirds. Wild roast boar. It's pork chops! Wow. Victor. So blunt of you. Just minor disagreements. I'll get over them. Of course. I hear you fought Klaus just a little while ago. And yes, they did. Ha, nonsense. Yes, right. Saint Estrella, but apparently that didn't happen. And the Viscount is actually very much like this every time we see him.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be cool.
Yeah, he's a good man. He's stern, but he's solid. Oh, somebody was watching. Requested to duel them on numerous occasions. Who is the victor? Nobody. Oh, yes. So they have several times fought to a complete standstill.
Hmm.
Yes, including Cassius Bright. Okay. Wait, what?
Oh.
You had a lot to do with it. Psst. He's a master swordsman. Of course he can tell you that much about another practitioner of the sword. What? Oh. Rean's gonna be stupid! There's great stupid about to occur here. Back down to the training school.
Why did Rean do that? Do that?
Somehow he thinks it's important.
This is mega cool! He's really gonna duel the Radiant Blade Master!
And now Milliam's excited. She's the only one.
But is he really strong enough to beat him?
Everybody else
Hell
is
no.
very concerned.
He doesn't stand a chance.
Eustace is correct.
Receiving instruction from him would be one thing, but to duel a master like Viscount Arcade...
Looks like the odds aren't in his favor then.
No.
Rean, please reconsider. You too, Father. Stop this nonsense.
Please, Laura, stay out of this.
This duel is between Rean and myself. Stand aside. Are you certain this is what you want?
I am. It's an honor to have the opportunity to test my mettle against the renowned Radiant Blade Master.
That medal is going to get busted up. You can already see this.
Thank you for accepting.
I admire your spirit. Now, show me what a swordsman of the Eight Leaves is capable of.
Should be fighting Cassius Bright. Look at that monster.
What the...
Jesus Christ.
Amazing!
Now you can see where Laura gets that.
The
wield
Viscount
such a
has
massive blade
fought
so deftly with just one hand?
Rean's father.
What?
The Viscount has fought Rean's father.
No, Rean's master.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Rean's father, T.O. Schwarzer, not the same person as
Ah,
Master Kafai.
okay.
Unbelievable.
That's Galan Sharl, a great sword that's been passed down in the Arcade family for generations.
That great sword is light enough. That man is strong enough to swing a great sword one-handed.
It was once wielded by the ancestor of our house, the second in command of the Eisenritter.
And it's been well taken care of. And they've already determined that that's not the case. You are nothing.
Rean Schwarzer of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School, beginner rank. I stand ready.
Victor S. Arcade, master and successor of the Arcade School. Ready. Begin! Now, show me what you're capable of.
He won't. Not yet.
Go! My turn! My turn! Go!
Wow.
Flames, gather on my blade!
Might as well use them, because I'm going to lose them otherwise. No damage.
You will not escape!
Too slow! Here we go!
The Viscount isn't
My
even
turn.
breaking a sweat here. You can tell.
Go!
I'm never going to get this off. Well, there are a couple I might be able to do here. Soulblur could get that going. But not Demonic Scythe. No, let's try Demonic Scythe. It's not going to do anything. I have one more thing that I must do before I die a bad death, because that is going to happen. Yep, level 80, 35,000 hit points, and not particularly weak to anything. And he's completely immune to status effects. I'm dead. Sigh. It wasn't going to happen at this point anyway. Just knocked him right back. Laura didn't succeed.
But
Yep.
why Rean wanted to have a duel with him?
That's the part that we don't get yet.
It's such a stupid request.
We're not done. Oh, yeah.
What does he want? Him to unleash that thing?
Yeah. Because that's the
And
thing
how
that's
does,
missing here.
how does he know that he has that thing?
Because that thing scares the shit out of him. And until he can learn to control it, he will never be the kind of bladesman he could be. That won't happen here.
But how can the Viscount sense that?
Emma has no idea what's going on. Laura didn't know about this either. Yes, unbridled power and rage. There you go. Now we're going to do this the other way. Now, please note that his hit points have gone up quite a bit, and we can actually hurt the man now. Okay, so all the information is still filled out, so I don't actually need to do that again, but I am going to try and heal up just a bit. Because I want to see how well the his S break works, or S craft. That's the one thing I've never actually been able to try against Viscount Arseed is the is an S break. Assuming I survive this. Wow. That hurt a lot. Wow. I will give you this, the Viscount is no slouch. Duh. Not like he can just come out and tell you, oh yeah, I got this monster living in me.
Father, there was no need to go that far.
Yes, there was.
There was.
Oh, I like you now. You're not a coward. You're just doing it wrong. Now it's time for your lecture. This wasn't a duel, it was a lesson. Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? It's better to be uncertain than stupid. Right?
No, I think it's because he doesn't understand where it comes from.
Or what it is. There you go. Better to be uncertain than do stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Because doing stupid is only going to hurt everybody else.
There is also the thing about Rean having this strong sense of duty
Yes.
and maybe feeling ashamed that he has some sort of a beast inside himself.
Wait a minute. That's Milliam in that room by herself. Why?
Million?
Milliam was in her room by herself. And there's Emma and her jammies. Probably because he's asleep.
Who is she talking to?
Celine.
Celine speaks.
Yeah, she does. See, you can see her right there in the lower
Where is
left against the
she?
castle.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. And she looks kind of cute in that outfit. Okay.
Celine talks.
Yes, Celine talks. Nobody else is going to
Wow.
figure that out for a while yet, though. We made A4. We may make A1. We'll make A1 almost certainly. We might make A0. Maybe. He's pretty.
Wow, that's beautiful.
It's CG, but it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I know.
Yep, that's over in the Sutherland province. It's over there. Almost. Not quite, but almost. What? You really did. You caused a huge fuss. Yeah. And this episode will have the subtitle of Rean Pulls is stupid. Because he could have very easily gotten himself killed doing that shit. Because that's exactly what happened, Millie.
Yes.
Well, it's a thing. Because that would actually be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yup. Master Kappai wouldn't have put up with it much more than Viscount Arcee did. Oh, Millie isn't getting it. Useless with the understatement of the century. Okay, Trouble doesn't just go hunting, go seeking Rean out. It mugs him in back alleys and rifles his pockets. I mean, really,
Yeah.
kind of like the English language. Runs other languages down, mugs them in dark places, and rifles their pockets for vocabulary.
Yes, Laura. Sometimes a person has a path that the person has to walk.
Hmm. Well, this is one of those things that got handed to him. Yes, I did. That's what you called it, Rean. Okay, first off, the beginner rank in the Aliens One Blade School doesn't actually mean that he's got balls, because he's got some gigantic fucking steelies to have done that, made out of a core of depleted uranium.
Yeah, just just the size of that blade.
Being up to if I saw somebody swinging around a blade like that one-handed, I'd piss myself. You have any idea?
Yeah.
What do we got? Just two here. An offering to the departed. And another Ebel Highway monster. Well, okay. Alright. I want to get the most out of you while you're here. Okay. Alrighty then. Let me just check something here real quick. Alright. So that's pretty much going to be it for us this time. We got through Rean being a stupid head.
Oh, don't say so. I think the episode should be Ring faces his worst fear.
Yeah, he could have done that without without going after Victor Arcade. Let me tell you. All right, but that's
It
it for.
takes guts to face that man with that
Take
blade.
some freaking depleted uranium steelies to even
Yeah.
consider it.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think he was stupid.
I have some small skill with the blade myself. But let me tell you, I wouldn't have done that. I don't care how bad it was. I took one look at that guy and said, "Yes, sir." Fucking off now, sir. I'm not proud. That's exactly what I would have said. All
I'm
right,
not
guys,
sure.
that's it for us for this time. We will be back on Wednesday, looks like, for our second day in Legram. And that's going to turn into some really interesting train wreck. So,
Yeah.
yes, it's going to be entertaining. All right then, I gotta go turn the music off on the squirrels so they can get to and crawl all over and make sure that I haven't forgotten anything. Uh, even being the Lord and Master, I still have to deal with squirrely armies of data finding. So, all right, while I get my squirrely intelligence network together, I'm going to see what I can do about recruiting some kitty cat supervisors, and we will see you next time. Till then, be safe, be sane.
And let's make games fun again and see ya.
All right, Crocker Squirrel out. Hey, you squirrels, back to work.